Brian, I just want to first hear you talk about what's been like to see, first off, your son playing on this roster this year, and the growth you've seen in him, and just to be embraced by the Hawkeye community and his teammates and all the fans cheering him on this year.
Yeah, it's exciting for him to get on the field. We were, looking forward to this point for a while where, we support him and go to all the games and everything, but the first time he got on the field, it was a great experience for us as a family, and certainly was for him too as a player.
I want to hear you walk me through that touchdown you had at the end of the Western Michigan game, what that was like for you as a former coach, but also as a dad to see your son in the end zone.
Well, it's kind of a funny story because my wife and oldest son was at the game. I was actually at the University of Nebraska with my youngest son. He was on a college visit there, and heard he had gotten into the game, and next thing I know, my phone just starts blowing up, and all it said was touchdown. I'm like, yeah, great, Iowa scored again, and then it was Max touchdown. So, fortunately it was on TV, so I got to see the replay 1,000 times, but just a great thing for Max, obviously, and our family, for him to get in the end zone.
What do you feel like his future is like? Is he hoping now with, especially just so many injuries on this team, is he hoping to get a lot more playing time as the years progress these next couple seasons?
With Max, he's going to work as hard as he possibly can and then let the chips fall where they may. And, he's always been a hard worker, and, whatever playing time he can get, he'll take, but I guarantee he's going to work as hard as he possibly can to get as much as he can.
Well, he's not the only former player on that roster. You got Connor Colby. It is just Connor and Max. Or anybody else there that you forgot about?
Just Connor.
Well, still, again, just as a former coach, to see your two guys out there, Connor especially, just having an outstanding season. I think was he honorable mention on conference too?
13.
13? Oh, 13. Okay. So, just, again, seeing his progress and just your guys that you coached up through high school to do well at the college level as a coach has to mean a lot.
Yeah, and having Connor out there, he's been playing since he was a freshman. Last year, he was dinged up, had a lot of injuries, had some surgery in the offseason, and I think he's just now coming back to form, and obviously third team, all Big Ten. The sky's the limit for him. I hope he stays in college another year because I'm sure he's going to have some opportunities at the next level, but it's great seeing him out there. It's great for our Kennedy football program to have both him and Max playing on Saturdays.
What do you feel like you've contributed as a coach to these guys' success and help build them up? Because you have to do a lot of work, too, to get these guys there.
I was just lucky to have both of them in high school because we had a lot of success at Kennedy with those two playing for us. And as a coach, I'm just extremely proud. And I've known Connor's family for a long time, and I know Jeff and Susie Colby are really proud of Connor as well. It's just great seeing him out there. It's great for the Cedar Rapids community.
I don't know how much of a relationship you have with Coach Schulte. You two guys on 42nd Street with, 4 or 5 guys on the roster between the two of you? Do you guys have a relationship too, just being Hawkeye dads?
Yeah, in fact, I just saw Coach Schulte just a few minutes ago, and a lot of Xavier guys on the team, and the Kennedy and Xavier guys are really good friends, and Coach Schulte and I talk a lot because we see each other every Saturday. It doesn't matter if it's at Penn State or Nebraska or Wisconsin or here in Indianapolis, and it's really fun running into him, and very proud of Cedar Rapids and the kids from Cedar Rapids, and they're all having success, and it's just a good thing for football.
Any thoughts about what you're going to see on the field today here at Lucas Oil Stadium?
I'm really hoping that that defense rules the day, and I feel good about Iowa. I feel good about where they're at offensively right now, and I think defensively, if they can hold Michigan down and keep it a close game in the fourth quarter, anything can happen. I'm really hoping we pull out a W today.
Is that going to be a surreal moment for you watching your son out there? Because I think he's been playing on the kick return team, seeing him out there on the field for the Big Ten championship.
It will be, and I told him that right after the Nebraska game when we met with them at the buses, and I just say, hey, bud, you realize you're going to be on the field possibly for the kickoff of the Big Ten championship game. He just had a big grin on his face, and it's like the hard work is paying off, and as a dad, I'm just really proud of him.